Well. Here I am with my second upload for 2024. And now on this game mode, it's Rust shipment Rust. I don't know what they call it, but it's 24/7. That's mean it's Rust and shipment for 24/7. That's two game modes which gives you Tourette's. I haven't used that term in a long time. That's since the Gears of War, which brings me into this subject I'm about to talk about. Now, look, I wasn't going to do another video for another week or so, but your boy was happy with the response for the last video, and he thought, well, damn, what am I going to talk about in this one? Well, lo and behold, the internet never fails, peeps. It never does. And I might get a little bit more technical in this video, but we'll see. I don't know if I will, but I might. So there might be a little bit, abbreviations coming in here, and like little texts and so forth. There might be, there might not be. But anyway, the text coming in will be, fanboys are going crazy. Now, I've spoken about fanboys before. I used to be a bit of a fanboy. But the fanboys, I'm talking about mainly the console fanboys, the Sony ponies and the Xbox. That's what they call themselves. This is what they call by each other. I am still a member on a Facebook page called Bang Bang Next Gen Gamers, and they are going nuts with the current news coming out. And the current news at hand is Indiana Jones and Starfield are going to PlayStation, possibly going to PlayStation. But that's just set the world crazy, because apparently Halo and Gears of War are going to Sony as well. Oh boy. Now, I don't know what's going on in the game world. I don't know what's really... I mean, I can understand why they might want to do that, but is it really going to happen? Are these articles full of BS? I mean, is it really going to happen that apparently Phil Spencer's going to make a call? He's like the religious figure for the Xbox. I don't know. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? But I can tell you now, peeps, it is sending the world nuts. The Sony ponies are firing shots at the Xbox back at the Sony ponies, and it's going on and on and on. All these previous, and I don't know what to believe or not what to believe. So in this video, I'm going to talk about basically the pros and cons of this happening. Now, let's be brutally honest here, people. So PlayStation is not a bad system. It's a pretty good console. I'm happy with it, but the customer service here in Australia is shit. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. PlayStation customer service is crap. It is really, really bad. The reason I stayed with Microsoft for so long is because, let's be honest, people, its customer service shits all over Sony. 100%. Well, it did back in the 360 era when we had the 3 rings of death. Nobody will bring that up again, but I always will. Now, the thing is, we've got to remember the heydays are gone. And I love it. I had somebody comment on my last video saying, oh, bro, remember Gears 1 and 3 and all that stuff. And I remember Xbox 360 in Newtown. Before I even got on the internet, I played that campaign over and over again. It was an ultimate game. I'll never forget those days. It was bloody fantastic. But they're gone. Gears of War 2, played the campaign, loved it. Didn't get on the internet, fantastic, loved it, even great story. Those days are gone. Gears of War 3 is when I finally got the internet with Halo Reach and other Halo games. And Black Ops 2, and they were the best. I'm not going to lie, PlayStation had nothing on that in those days. The Xbox Live was great. Gears of War 3 was unreal. Black Ops 2 was fantastic. But then times have changed, and those days are gone. Went on the Xbox One, and Titanfall was an Xbox exclusive and Xbox One. Those days are gone. Titanfall 2 released, and well, let's say EA screwed it in the rear end. That's another video in itself. But so on and so on. Business is business, and companies are going broke. They are laying off people left, right, front, and center. Now, Starfield didn't sell as much as it did because of the hype, and I believe hype can kill games. Now, other rumor I have is you got all the old Activision servers running up again with Xbox, all the old Call of Duty games, as well as, believe it or not, Halo Reach. They need to make money. They need to expand their fan base. All the Xbox rave on talking about buying games, but they don't pay the ones, the other ones cost them a fortune. Call of Duty, it's a big breadwinner, but Microsoft spent an F-ton to get it, as well as AMD and everything else. So they're going to have to make a move. You'd be mad to think that they wouldn't do this. Xbox has always gone with the way, Microsoft's gone with the way that no longer they're going to have console exclusives. They want you to be able to play it anywhere, everywhere, on anything. With anything. So, to me, I'm not surprised that they are talking to PlayStation 5, because PlayStation 5 has great exclusives, but there's a market that Microsoft can tap into it there. And look, if that revives Gears of War 3, then I'm all for it. I'm not going to sit back and go, oh, you're a true bot here and there, you should be loyal to that. It just gets to the point, man, and I've had my fair deal with, look, okay, this channel, I'm not going to lie, this channel was... absolutely, I was crucified by fanboys on this channel. a guy who I thought was a friend online, but it turned out not to be. And he used to love Gears of War, and then he flip-flopped to the Sony PlayStation here and there. And it was all about his own ego and his own way. I don't know. I just don't understand it. But he got a lot of his fanboys to come over and dislike my videos and do all sorts of stuff and complain about him. I don't care about those days, man. He's half the gamer I am. I know that for a fact, man. He's just there for shock, jock, and whatever. I'm not going to even mention who his name is. But that's what came from fanboys. Bill Spencer, he said he's over the fanboy bias and BS and the negativity it brings with a business. And it does. It's just not good. So I'm not surprised he's come out and said, shut the F up, because he cops all this crap and he goes, we've heard you, we've listened to you, we're going to come out and talk to you. Now, look, I don't know what's going to happen. What are they going to do? For them to play Xbox games on the PlayStation 5, they have to get the Game Pass on the PS5. Now, can you really see a lot of Sony ponies doing that? I won't need to do it because I've got Game Pass myself. But, I mean, I own the PlayStation 5 as well. I think it's a damn good console. It's big. I don't think it's engineered as well as the Xbox Series X. I mean, that little brick thing next to me is unreal. Don't get me wrong. I prefer the control on the Xbox Series X. Does that mean I'm not going to talk to somebody who's on the Sony PlayStation? No. Those days are gone. The gaming industry has changed. Halo has not been the same since Bungie left and made Destiny. And Destiny has not been the same since the job with Activision now left and is with Sony and going broke. Times are changing. Gaming world is getting desperate. They need to make money to keep these things going for the next generation games to come good. Now, I'm firmly believing this game we're talking about now, people are still complaining here and there. Microsoft bought a game, but they feel they're on the verge of buying a lemon. They've got to do a lot of things to improve it. Like, if you noticed, since the SBM talk they did the other day, whatever, the SBMM is nowhere near as bad as it has been. Now, packet loss is still happening here and there. There could be on the internet, whatever. But I'm generally liking this Call of Duty game. Reach is coming back. I don't know. Things are changing. They're bringing back some of the old, but they're going to make money to make the new. And there's probably a plethora of games out there which none of us have seen, will never see the light of day because of the current economic state and the way things are going. So stop being a fanboy and think outside the box. If you're a gamer, you're a gamer. I don't care what you game on. You know, there's a period there where I wouldn't even spoken to my girlfriend because of the type of games that she plays. Now, I can't get enough of the young lady. Oof. I don't care what game she plays because she's a gamer. And I think that's what everybody needs to talk about and see the bigger picture here. Cliffy B would be good if he went back to Microsoft, but they can't afford him. That's the honest truth. I follow Cliffy B. If you don't know who Cliffy Bilzinski is, just Unreal Engine, Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, just to name a few of the legendary games. Quite a hard, difficult character to work with. But the Xbox 360 pretty much sold because of his first game, Gears of War. And let's not forget how good those ads were back in the day. Now, PlayStation would have had some great games if Killzone kept on going. I didn't mind it. That was a damn good game. It had a good feel to it. But the Sony community didn't support it. So it's not made anymore. Maybe they'll come back. We do not know. And all these articles, just take them with a grain of salt and wait till it happens and see where it goes. But Sony and Xbox have been friends for a very long time. I mean, just wake up. They give each other props at any event they go to. They support everybody here and there. It's us fanboys, or the fanboys of the past, and the ones that's still going on wrapped around this plastic thing and are ruining for everybody else. You know, it's like, it still stuns you that some people won't date somebody or see somebody if they have a Samsung and they got an iPhone. I mean, that is just stupid. Have we gone backwards? We've gone so far forwards, we've gone backwards. So I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think if Microsoft sold off Gears, or didn't really sell them off, but they were available to play on the PlayStation 5, and how would they do this? I mean, nobody's even questioned that, but these articles have gone out there and clickbait said, rumours are happening, it's going to. They're going straight to Gears of War and straight to Halo. Ignoring Starfield and Indiana Jones, which probably flopped. Probably didn't do as well as they were expecting to. Like the last Destiny one did as well. I don't know, man. I just got a feeling here we're reading into it too much. But then again, Halo's not doing that great. It's not Halo Infinite started off well, but then it's just sort of been a bit, I don't know, lackluster. Hasn't been that great, but then Halo reaches back up and everybody's playing that. Who knows? We'll never know. But you got to think outside the box. If you're a gamer, you want games to improve no matter what the platform is, and you want people to game. And you want people to enjoy the game. Because it's better than gambling. It's better than drinking. It's better than doing half the other shit that we've been doing in the past. And that's me talking to myself, by the way. So Frag Tab, good day tonight. What do you think? Would you be disappointed? Would you play Gears of War 3 on the PlayStation 5? Fuck me, I don't think many people know how to deal with Gears of War 3 at the moment, particularly myself, considering it will give you just Tourette's with the wall bouncing. That's a whole new concept that people need to get their head around. Gears of War was not for the faint-hearted. 1, 2, or 3. It was for the broken, steady, and the hardcore. And I can tell you, peeps, if I went back playing Gears of War 3 now, I'd get a headache because of the camera movement. Frag tab, a good day, donate to in the comment section down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you mofos in the next video. Let's see if this one gets more than 10 likes. Catch you next video, people. See ya.